Welcome back to the channel called CAD with Mr. Hew. In today's video, we'll be drawing the isometric projection given the first angle projection. Now, in the previous video, we looked at the construction of the development for a prism. We encourage you to visit that video after you have completed watching this one. At CAD with Mr. Hew, we aim to become your favorite AutoCAD resource online, and we thank you for joining us. We'll be starting the video now. On the screen is a first angle projection drawing of an object, and we will draw this object in isometric projection. So what we need to do, we need to identify where is the lowest point on the drawing. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to our text layer. So we're gonna go single line text. Gonna start right here. The height, we're gonna make the height 10 millimeters. Enter. Rotational angle 0. And right here would be X. Likewise, right here, we're gonna go single line text. Gonna turn off object snap. Gonna click right here. Right here, the height would be 6 millimeters. Enter. Rotational angle 0. And right here would be X. All right. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to actually write the instructions for today's drawing. All right. Welcome back to the channel called CAD with Mr. Hew. In today's video, we'll be drawing the isometric projection, which is a 3D view of the first angle projection, which was drawn in the previous video. So perhaps you could visit that video after I've completed watching this one. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify where we will start our drawing. We're going to start it right here. All right. So we're going to go line, and we're drawing it in isometric projection, right? So the first point, we're going to turn on snap, and our first point will be right here. So the length, going to turn off ortho to get a line at 30 degrees. So this line, the length of this line will be 70 millimeters, and the angle will be 30 degrees. Enter. All right. Then we're going to go up. We're going to turn on ortho. This line would be 90 millimeters, and the angle would be 90 degrees. Enter. Okay. Then we're going to come back this side. We're going to turn off object snap. The length of this side will be 70 millimeters, and the angle would be 110 degrees. Enter. Then we're going to come down 90 millimeters. Enter. So we're going to draw this side now. So we're going to go line. The length of the line would be 20 millimeters, and the angle would be 150 degrees. Enter. Then we're going to go up 90 millimeters. I'm going to turn off snap and turn on ortho. This will be 90 millimeters. Enter. Then coming down now, this is going to turn off ortho. This line will be 20 millimeters long, and the angle would be 330 degrees. 20 millimeters, angles will be 330 degrees. Enter. Right? Alright, so from here we're going to go draw a line going across. So we're going to go line from this point. This length would be 70 millimeters, and the angle would be 30 degrees. So you would use a t-square, set-square, 30 degrees set-square if you're using a traditional instrument. This line would be 20 millimeters long. The angle would be 330 degrees. Enter. And this is our prism. What we're going to do now, we're going to select these lines. I'm going to put them on the outline layer so they become darker. So the line weight changes to 0.3 millimeters as we had set it on our layer. So I'm going to come up here, put it on our outline, enter, and there is, now we missed this corner, so we need to select this line and put it on the outline layer just like this. So this is our prism. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to indicate the 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 views that we're looking at on the object. So from here, looking at this is A. We're going to change the height of the text to be 6 millimeters. All right, so we go 6 millimeter, enter. So we go backspace. We need to change 6 here, 6. Then we can type now. This is A. Looking above here, this would be looking from the direction B. I'm going to turn on ortho. This would be B. I'm going to change this to 6. This would be B. Enter. Then we're going to label this side. This side would be, I'm going to turn off objects now. This side, I'm going to turn off ortho. This side would be C. I'm going to change this to 6. This would be C. And this side would be D. I'm going to change this to 6, the height to 6. So this will be D. Enter. All right, so we have completed the drawing for the prism. In today's video, we looked at the prism. We drew the prism in isometric projection. So we're going to insert the dimensions. What we're going to do now, we're going to move this away from the drawing. So we're going to click this, press enter. We're going to turn off snap. I'm going to smooth it like that. All right, let's go again. So I'm going to move, enter. I'm going to select the endpoint. I'm going to turn off object snap. I'm just going to move it above. Enter. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to I'm going to move the A also and center it. So I'm going to move so it looks neat. Enter. I'm going to turn on object snap. I'm going to turn off object snap now, and I'm going to center it. I'm going to turn off ortho. I'm going to center it about right there. Good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to insert the dimensions. So we're going to go aligned, and we're going to select, going to turn on object snap. I'm going to select here, there, enter, enter. I'm going to, all right, so we're going to go aligned. I'm going to select this point, enter. We need to put the height, indicate the height. So we're going to go aligned. I'm going to come from here to there. Enter. Okay, now the dimensions that we drew a short while ago, they are not properly aligned to the isometric drawing. So what we're going to do to align them, we're going to type in dim, edit by typing DIMED for the shortcut, press enter. Then we're going to choose oblique. Then we're going to select the dimension that we want, press enter. Then what we're going to do, we're going to indicate the oblique angle. It is easier to come here like this and align, and it will be aligned like that, okay? Now we can, you notice that the 20 is not centered, so if you wanted to move it, you can click here. You click this and you can center the 20 millimeters if you want it, right? What you would have to do is turn off snap if it is not going where you want it to go. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing for the 70. We're gonna type the 70 millimeters. We're gonna type in DIM dim ED. Press enter. We're gonna click oblique. We're going to click the dimension for the object, press enter, and in the side that you want it to be aligned, the angle would be along this line. See? Alright, so as I indicated, if you want to align it to that one, you're going to turn on snap. So we click on it, and we click here, we can move it down like this. Or we can move the 20 up. So if we click on the 20, and we click here, see we can align it to that one. Alright? So we're going to align the 90 millimeters to the isometric drawing correctly. We're going to type again DIM, edit. We're going to select we're going to click oblique. We're going to select the 90 millimeters dimension as an object, press enter. And in the oblique angle, it can be 30 degrees. You can type 30 or you can indicate it on the drawing. It is best if you indicate it on the drawing. So we click, need to turn off snap. We can turn on object snap though, and then we click this point, and there's a 90 properly aligned. Now the D, we're gonna move the D so that it is not interfering, not in front of the dimension. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna click on the dimension and we're gonna move it closer. There. Then we're gonna move this back. All right, so there it is. Good. So good job if you also we're gonna do the same thing for here. We're gonna move the arrow there. Good. So good job if you followed along. So in today's video we drew the prism in isometric projection, which is a 3D drawing. So good job if you followed along. We're gonna save, and in the next video we'll be drawing a cylinder and phone in the next drawing. So please join us in the next video, and please take care until we meet again. Bye.
Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.